What does it mean to be a good student behind the scenes? It means that you're a good student outside of school, a good student other than academically. Just being a good student like getting HP in school isn't enough. Sure, that's really good for school, but not for life. Doing well in school is important, but doing something more is equally important. I'm pretty sure at least one person here has heard something that contradicts everything I say. Like, only doing good in school is important, or other things don't matter, but I think when we do other activities, we learn equally as much as we learn in school. So I want to tell you how you can be a better person outside of school by doing ASAs or participating in other activities. I have a question for the students in here. How many of you have been participating in at least one or two activities? A lot of you do. So according to census.gov, 6 out of 10 students in the US between the age of 6 and 17 have been participating in after-school activities. Many students nowadays are realizing how important it is to do after-school activities. There are many fun activities available in AISD for elementary school, middle school, and high school. In middle school, we have activities like MUN, the MS Play, Math Club, choir, jazz band, and homework club. Middle schoolers have a lot of options to join in any of the activities they like. So I have participated in the majority of these activities, like MUN or the MS Play. So this year, I'm doing MUN and the MS Play. So in MUN, it's about debating, and like at the end of MUN, we all have a chance to go to Qatar for the main conference. In Qatar, we are a delegate for a country, and then we have to state points as a country, but not ourselves. Apart from that, there are also a lot of other school choices for students who are interested in athletics, like basketball, soccer, swimming, and volleyball. There's also SISA track and SISA swimming. All of the activities are distributed evenly between days, so a student, an individual, can do many activities in 1 week. In my opinion, after-school activities are a great way to be involved with other classmates outside of class. Moving on, my second topic is about doing other activities. Other extra activities can be anything. They can be reading books, doing sports, or learning how to play an instrument. Anything. The choices are endless. If you take up something new, you can have something to do in your free time that will keep you busy and you won't get bored. For example, since I finished most of my homework the day I get it, so I have pretty much nothing to do at home. I'm positive none of our parents would like us roaming around the house like a zombie because of overusing our technology. So in my free time, I try to do other things and stay balanced. I'm an avid reader. Honestly, I'm literally addicted to books. So books are a thing I choose to do as my extra activity. I also love to listen to music. I listen to different types of music and different types of artists for something to do. As a middle schooler, I also have to do a little bit of studying just so I can keep in touch with what I learned in school. Reviewing what we did in school is something great to do. Giving yourself some downtime, meditating, or just sitting quietly can really help. You can also make this time a reflection time. In that time, you can reflect on what you did during the day, what you can change, and how you can be a better person tomorrow. Reflecting on your day will also make you want to be a better person. You can also use this time to silently thank everyone who helped you that day and conduct a bit of grateful thinking. And remember, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. So if you can't think of doing other activities, at least think of some kind things you can do for those around you. I'm pretty sure that almost every student in middle school is figuring out how to balance their time so they have exactly enough time to do everything. I guess that time just flies every day. Another way you can be a good student is to balance your time. To my knowledge, all families like to be together for at least one meal, and another hour for a family discussion about the day. If we students are stuck doing homework, I'm certain your family will be disappointed. So if you want to be good, we need to balance our time properly so we can have our time to study and finish homework. We can also spend time with our families. As a habit of mine, I always finish the homework the day it is given, like I said. To balance your time, you need to finish homework early so you have time for other things as well. In middle school, we get 2 nights to finish homework, and sometimes even more. So I think that's a really good thing. We have enough time to finish homework. By doing this, you will have more time to have dinner with your family. Research has shown that if you have at least one meal with your family, you have higher self-esteem, better academic progress, and a lower risk of depression. Talking with your family during meals really eases you up. Research also proves that eating as a family can improve your bond with your siblings and your parents. When little kids learn to eat as a family, they have a sense of belonging in the family because they have a sense of belonging because they get to be there at the table with their whole family. To conclude, I just want to say that participating in all these activities teaches many kinds of life skills that are different from the ones we learn at school. At first, even I was hesitant to do these activities. I was also in the mindset that I would not have enough time for everything, and balancing time would be a problem. So I didn't do everything at once. It took time to build up the energy and to create a space in my daily life for these little activities. I started reading more books. Since then, I loved books, now and then. I signed up for activities such as the MS Play, as I mentioned, and slowly I realized how much these things were important and how much these little things were teaching me. I had amazing description in Writer's Workshop. Since I had read so many books, I learned new words and new vocabulary and phrases so I could use them in my writing. Same with the play. I went to ISTA, which stands for International School Theatre Association, in which we met other students from other countries from the world, and we did a play with them, and we did other theater activities. I learned so many acting skills, how to use emotions and gestures, etc. Many of us don't understand the importance of these things in our lives, but when realization hits, a light bulb pops in our mind. Doing some of these activities might become our future career. Who knows? Exploring new ideas in life can make you change your perspective of how you look at things. I hope I put some thought in your mind while I was speaking. Before I leave, I just want to thank Ms. B and Ms. Doyle for supporting me to write this speech. Thank you.